la sciatica!
Alright, well, seems I deleted my audio here from Audacity. So, I'm gonna have to record over here.
Diggin'! Diggin'!
Alright, we got our nice little Scottish guy. So, what's crack-a-lacking?
Diggin' in the front
Hi-de-ho.
green!
Welcome to Old Cranky Gamer and the Nursing
Diggin'
Home.
in the...
It's a very strange mailbox with a big tube on top. Looks like a really big
So
tube.
we got a really big tube there. I like them holes.
Excuse me, sir, may I ask what you are doing?
Don't
I'm
ask
just
him what he's
digging.
doing.
Mostly holes. Then I put
Maybe
it
there's
again,
a-
all neat and tidy.
All neat and tidy. How
Diggin'!
can I do it, Captain?
Diggin'!
Oh, we got the gas can.
It's a gas can. Don't get your hopes up, though.
No, I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
No, thank you. I don't need any
Doesn't
wood.
need any wood.
It's special gas
For
for
chainsaws,
chainsaws only. There's not much in here.
Well, how do you do? We actually got a
Dick
chainsaw.
better ring
and
the
we got
doorbell.
chainsaw gas.
Hello? How can I
Oh,
help
and
you?
Reyes is nice.
Federal
Oh,
agent.
Dolores is there. She didn't change her clothes though. Your kid's doing drugs in here.
Know
Oh,
any great graphic
ask me
adventure
about
games?
I'm sorry, this isn't a good time to chat. So, if you'll excuse me, I need to talk to my sister about the will reading before heading out. She's waiting for me in the library.
Well, okay. Just don't leave town.
Alright, so Reyes is done
Diggin'.
here. So I think it was just to get... Yep. It was just to get Dolores. Okay. Unfortunately, I did know that there was 4 characters because I followed the Twitter feed. So I knew it was 4 characters, so... As soon as he got kicked out or something like that, she said, I gotta go talk. I kinda knew that we were gonna play as her and Ransom. Oh, so we got the soot. Soot. Sorry.
Great.
And
Now I'm carrying
yeah.
around a handful of
Thank you,
black
Dolores,
soot.
for correcting me. See if we can find the stuff that was in the kitchen again. I did say I was going to talk about some things in 1987. One, I had a TV that was essentially... You had to get up. I'm going to blow your young kids' minds. You had to get up, go over, and turn the channel. And there was just a knob there. I think you had 2 through 13 were the channels, but only 3 were really available: ABC, CBS, and NBC. Fox came later. It wasn't readily available all throughout, even though I think 87 is when The Simpsons came around. So think about that. The Simpsons, a show that's on now, debuted it did its debut in 1987. Anyways, you had to get up and you had to click that thing and it would go click, 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 click. And you had UHF as well. That was there. But anything didn't come in. And so let's open some things up. But I couldn't
There's
do
nothing
anything
inside.
except
There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside.
UHF PBS was
There's
on
nothing
UHF.
inside.
Fox was
There's
there
nothing
later,
inside.
but not
There's nothing
when I had
inside.
it. So let's see what's in the fridge. Poopsie. We'll pick up the Poopsie. I wonder what that's going to be used for. Just close that door. Open up these cabinets. Nothing there.
There's nothing
there,
inside.
probably. Yep, nothing inside. Another thing, Apple.com came
There's
online
nothing
in
inside.
87.
There's nothing inside.
And then CompuServe introduced GIFs. Or GIFs. I'm sorry, GIFs. Also, Microsoft purchased Forethought, which was the precursor to PowerPoint presentation software there. And they had Microsoft Works, which is an early version of... I think that looks like Darth Vader.
I think Revenge of the Jedi was a much better name.
Let's see if we can grab all this stuff now. Can we grab this stuff back? We didn't get the ketchup bottle, so I guess that
It's
was
my
just
handy
for a joke.
ASCII
So
chart.
let's look at the
Never
ASCII
know
chart.
when you'll need to decode binary messages, so I always practice, every day.
We should have that. Yep. So we practiced that. I wonder what that's going to be used for. So let's get the pewter thing and whatever that red gel thing is for.
These are in mint condition. No way I'm going to touch them.
I can't use a computer for anything. And I think we're gonna.
It's in here
we
pretty
need a
tight.
tube puller.
I'd need an LFG 1982 tube pull.
And I think the big thing was IBM, or no, Microsoft. I think it was Microsoft. Microsoft shares reached $100 in 1987.
It feels lonely without
$100
Uncle
share.
Chuck around.
So people always go, oh, if I could go back in time.
Looks like an old receipt.
Old receipt.
It's a receipt from the town's electronics store. One vacuum tube puller, paid in
One
full.
vacuum tube puller, paid in full. All right.
That looks like
we
Uncle
got a
Chuck's
secret
journal.
cake. All right. Let's go through these entries. I'll just keep these here. You can read them if you want. I'm having tooth problems here, so it hurts to talk, which is why people are going to go, he sounds more downtrodden than usual. But, excuse me. But yeah, I've had tooth problems, and that's why my Audacity WAV file, I closed it without saving it. So now I'm doing this through the magic of the video editor. Oh, look at that. We got Mr. Reyes. So, Detective Reyes, that must be his dad. So that's why he was so interested. That's why he is interested in that factory fire, probably to clear his dad's name. IBM also introduced VGA, which a lot of the games I played there were EGA. I'm trying to think off the top of my head now. But VGA was the next thing. So a lot of these video games were redone in VGA. Including a lot of the Lucasfilm, LucasArt games. As for movies, Untouchables was big because my dad loves that movie. You send one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue. Al Capone. Dirty Dancing was big in 1987. I remember Dirty Dancing. Guess they're gonna redo that one. Now, if I are the coroner, didn't have one. So yeah, so he has a plan. I think they're clones. The sheriff of Reno and the coroner of who, they're basically robots, I guess. So it's not the same person. In 1987 also Cisco.com came online. I think it was middle of the year. So Cisco, still around. You know, Margaret Thatcher was got her third term as Prime Minister in England. Whether most people sit there and do revisionist history, but it was a good time for England and America in the 80s. You know, some people don't agree with that, but income went up exponentially for a lot of people. I know in America, especially black Americans, businesses went up tenfold. Black Americans' income went up so much. So now, given Trump and everything, I'm hoping that happens. Download it from a BBS. Bulletin Board Systems. Yeah, you have to log into those. Basically a precursor to what websites really are. Of course, websites took over later because they're just more efficient, but and then of course I was coding in HTML and stuff. I used to do e-feds, so that's something I used to do. It was basically pro wrestling, but you would role play. So you would do these little promo shoots, and then you'd write what you wanted to do at the events, mostly for like our pay-per-views, which were probably once every other month. And then you write the match, like all the moves and everything like that. A weird hobby I had, but there you go. I was a single dad, so, you know, I didn't have a lot of free time, but that stuff didn't take too much. You know, I could think about it at work, too. Hey, what would be a nice little thing to do? A little storyline or something. What else happened in 1987? Oh, Jessica fell down a well. A little baby. I think she was a toddler. She fell down a well. That kept people attached to the TV. So it's not like nowadays where people are tweeting out and this is fake news and that's fake news and this one's telling a different story and that one's telling a different story. There was no different story to tell. You had a person there on live right there, and she was trapped down the well, and you know, we all came together as Americans on that one. We just wanted to see that little baby saved. We were so worried that she was going to die in that well, but they did a hell of a job, and they tore apart whatever that was, grating, or I don't know if it was like one of those typical wells that you see, but oh, sorry, now I'm yawning. But I don't know if it was a typical well that you saw, but yeah, she fell down there. She was stuck, and probably, I think she was like had her legs kind of pressed against her chest as well. But yeah, BBS. I remember BBS. I also remember Usenet, which was just a lot of companies. If you see a lot of companies in shared mailboxes or something like that, you'll see like this, that, this. A Willie. Ah, Willie stole his girl. Willie stole his girlfriend. Good going, Willie, you sex machine. And then his latest entry, boy, he took care of Willie quick, didn't he? Poor Willie. So he's got motive. You probably thought Boris there, the guy that's dead. He probably thought he was going to deal with Chuck. So now I'm not sure. I think Willie's a scapegoat still, because I don't. But he might be playing us for a fool with that kombucha. And can I get some change? You want a guided tour or something? Yep, this is where it gets burnt down. Mr. Reyes was killed. Oh no. And then, oh, he's gonna change the clocks, so it looks like Mr. Reyes didn't check in. Okay, well, this I gotta give to Detective Reyes. I gotta give this notebook to him. We got other things to do, so we'll do that later. Moves the factory AI into the basement. And now he's talking to the main AI to pin things on Mr. Reyes. They have a kid, so Mrs. Reyes will be happy with money and to move away. It's the last I'll see of him. No, well, it will, because you're dead now, Chuck, but he's back. I know in '86, Gigabyte was founded, and the Mac Plus came around this time, but I don't know if that was '87. I know they kept on doing different things with MS-DOS during that time, which is, you still see a bit of it when you go into, he's calling Franklin and the THX 1138 again. Nice little shout out. Yes, that was Tenja cell Princess Leia was held in. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, DOS. Yeah, you see it in the command prompt here in your computer. We still have command prompts. So that's sort of what MS-DOS was like. Same kind of commands. It was a little bit more archaic, and there was a lot more stuff you had to put in there, but same thing. Now in '88, Creative Labs introduced the Sound Blaster sound card for the PC, and it had 11 voice FM synthesizer with text to speech, so that was a big thing. That's why a lot of the games didn't have any kind of sound, but when they redid them in VGA version, then you
Uncle
had the
Chuck
bit.
was a strange and
Yeah, he
complicated
was strange.
person. It's Uncle Chuck's check register.
Uncle Chuck's check
I'm not going to
register.
carry this big checkbook around.
Carry it. Okay. Well, let's open it.
It's a stub from a check that Uncle
Stub
Chuck
from a
wrote.
Check, huh?
It's Uncle Chuck's check register.
Nothing else in there.
It's the stub of a check that was made out to an attorney, Brant Ballywick.
Ballywick.
Payment in full for will and
That's
reading.
Ransom's lawyer. I guess we only have one lawyer, so that's blinking.
Uncle Chuck was always very touchy about this painting. Wonder why?
Yeah, because it's blinking, that's why. Oh, there we go.
It's a fingerprint reader to open the safe. It only works for Uncle Chuck.
Alright, so now we need Uncle Chuck's fingerprint. How the hell do we get that?
There's something written on it. It's a key. It says office on it.
Was he going mad? Or is that just a particular name of an office?
I don't know why Uncle Chuck never let me touch this junk. Nothing here of value.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything here. Look at the robot.
It's a defunct robot prototype. I can't open that. Nothing in here but broken Tron 3000 vacuum tubes.
Vacuum tubes. Alright, so we gotta get that tube
I don't know
puller.
why Uncle Chuck never
We
let
need
me
a
touch
tube.
this junk. Nothing here of value. It's a strange device with a
87.
red
I knew
button.
there was Hustler.
It says Philips
What is
dangerous device, and it has a red button and a
Device?
speaker on it.
Did Uncle Chuck just not know how to spell?
I don't think I should use this. It says it's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Uncle
Guess that'll
Chuck
be an
never
endgame
made his
kind of
bed.
thing.
And I guess Doug can't make it's a spare
87,
AT-25 tube. Very rare,
It was
hard to
Hustler
find.
versus Jerry Falwell, but then Jerry Falwell or one of those. We used to have these shows where it was
Nothing in here but broken Tron
evangelist
3000 vacuum
speaking.
tubes.
and I used to
Too bad
rally
Uncle
against
Chuck
them
never
back
finished
then
working on him.
because they were hypocrites, and I think Falwell was the one
It's
that
in here
got
pretty tight.
in
I'm
trouble.
going to need a tube puller.
One of them got in trouble for like having a bunch of adulterous affairs, so do as I say, not as I do. But it was Hustler versus Jerry Falwell about decency and everything.
It's Uncle Chuck's custom-built multi-band oscilloscope with phase memory monitoring.
Okay.
I don't have a reason to use Uncle
Yeah,
Chuck's
we don't need
oscilloscope.
that. We'll probably have to use it later, though. I don't know where we're gonna get. We gotta find something that he touched, apparently. Probably his will. Do the fingerprinting on the will. Uh, 1987, it was the first DNA test that convicted somebody. I remember that.
Hi, Doug. What are you digging?
All right, Dolores. I'm just digging stuff in the grand lobby. Mostly
The grand
holes,
lobby.
but then I buries them again, all neat and tidy.
Okay, Doug. You're doing a good
Prozac
job.
came
Ta,
around.
Dolores.
Where the hell have you been, Dolores? We're all here waiting for you so we can start the reading of Uncle Chuck's will.
Take a chill pill, Lenore. I had to
Chill
answer the
pill.
door. It was one of those federal agents.
I like how they
I don't
do
care
a
if
really
it was
good
the
job
flippin'
flipping
Pope.
The
And hands off the
they
cute
do a
one.
really good job.
He's mine. Let's get on with it, sister.
egoisms of,
I want to know what
of
I
the
got.
80s, the
Wait,
late
I
80s.
thought you said everyone was here. Where's the lawyer?
I don't know. I thought he was coming with you.
Oh, Lenore, you're useless. Has anyone tried calling him?
Well, maybe if you hadn't left town and broken Uncle Chuck's heart, we wouldn't need to call the lawyer to read a will. This is all your fault, Dolores.
Ugh. She gets on my nerve. Let's call the lawyer. One big thing. One big thing that happened, cell phones. The GSM standard was agreed upon. And that would be bigger in 1990s.
Hello? Hello? Someone there? There's no heavy breathing. Let me show you how you do it. Hello? Is this the sheriff again? Hello? Hello? Someone there? There's no heavy breathing. Let me show you how you do it. Hello?
Yeah, well, the Edna thing didn't pay off.
Hi there. This is Brant Bailiwick, JD.
Right.
Do you have legal problems? Then you've come to the right place. I'm out of the office today, prepping for ThimbleCon 87. Try me later.
Oh, ThimbleCon. Alright, so we're going to have to get into ThimbleCon. And I just want to tell you, here's one of the funny ones. They have a video up. I gotta hang up and do it again. That's just so funny. It's so sarcastic. The little baby talking. Oh, man.
Dolores, if you have anything to say, you say it to me.
Now we can't
Peter
talk to
is
her poor
embarrassed to
husband
talk
after
to
she
a,
was basically trying to
you know
have
what?
a quickie with Agent Reyes.
Chucky's been in our family for years. He's a good plant. Chucky has been sitting here forever. I don't want to move him now.
Dolores, if you have anything to say, you say it
Someone's
to
a control
me.
freak.
Chucky doesn't want to talk to you.
Okay, we got off on the wrong foot. Let's try again. It's good to see you again, sis. It's been too long.
And whose fault is that, sweetie? I'm certainly not the one who abandoned the family in their hour of need. Also, have you called the stupid lawyer yet? I want to get the will read and see how little Uncle Chuck left you.
Do you know anything about Dad's disappearance?
Dad probably ran off to hide somewhere. It's amazing that Dad and Uncle Chuck were cut from the
Oh,
same
she's stuffing her
genes.
dad
One
here.
a powerful leader, and the other, well, spineless.
Don't talk about Dad like that, Lenore. You're so cruel.
She is cruel.
How is Chuck Jr. doing?
Chucky is thriving. Some people say he's a brat, but those people just don't recognize his blossoming
Oh,
leadership
man.
abilities. No doubt picked up
That's a
from
millennial.
Chuck Sr. because he certainly didn't get them from his father.
That kid's gonna be a millennial.
How are things with Peter?
Fine. Just peachy. I can't believe we've only been together 20 years now because it feels like a flippin' eternity.
Oh, that guy.
So Uncle Chuck really hated me?
Can you flippin'
short
blame
straw.
him? You broke his heart when you left to become a you-know-what.
A game developer?
Oh, shh. Do you want the whole house to hear?
Is my career really that shameful?
Oh, hell yes, sweetie.
Then what do you tell people I do instead?
We just tell people you went to rehab. It's better for the family name.
Rehab?
You tell people I'm a drug addict?
Better they think that than know you chose to make those mind-corrupting murder simulators for a living.
For the last time, Lenore, I don't make murder simulators.
Oh, sure you don't, sweetie.
Ugh. You know what? I don't care. Tell them whatever you like, you grody poser. But this makes us even for the time I used your homecoming crown as a conductor in my homemade generator. Would it kill you to help out a little?
I wasn't the one who abandoned the family. I was always there for Uncle Chuck, so it's time for you to finally lift a finger and help out.
Oh, gag me. All you were ever there for was a handout from Uncle Chuck.
Gag me with a spoon.
Oh, Dolores, I won't shed one
Ron
tear
Gilbert
for
or
you
David
when the
Fox
will
grew
is
up in
read and Uncle
California.
Chuck left everything to me.
All that, and if you ever see their Twitter
I think we're
feeds-
done here.
Oh boy.
Don't let the door hit you on the
They're
way
part
out.
of the Trump is Hitler movement. But hey, what are you gonna do?
I don't need to find any books now.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get that book that Uncle Chuck was talking about. And
I need to stay
Right, let's
focused and
see.
solve this murder so I can get on with my plan. Tickets, 25 cents.
So we got Dolores and we got her little thing going. So now we need ransom.
Open up! Federal agents!
Keep your panties
All right.
on! I'm coming!
Keep your panties on.
Whatever you're selling,
We're not
I'm
federal
not
agents.
buying. So take your dime store suit and good news pamphlets and stick 'em where the sun don't shine.
Jesus. Yeah, we're Jehovah's Witnesses. Fine polyester
I'm selling
slacks.
these fine polyester slacks.
You still there, Red? I thought I told you to off already.
Pizza delivery for Ransom the Clown.
You still there, Red? I thought I told you to off already.
Well, we got one option then.
Ransom the Clown? I heard you know about a body by the bridge.
Jeez, no foreplay, Red? You don't beat around the bush, do you?
I did
Not my
foreplay.
style.
I asked you
You can
other
ask your questions, Toots, but I'm not saying I'll answer.
What do you know about Chuck?
Chuck? As in, Chuck, my factory is too good to make toys, Edmund? Didn't know the pompous well myself, but I knew his brother Franklin. Weedy guy. Total scared to stand up to his big brother, even though the family business was in the crapper.
How do you know Franklin Edmund?
We were supposed to go into business together. My act was about to go bigger than Jesus. I was a hit on the Tonight Show. I was on my way to the top, so we figured why not cash in with a little merchandising. Franklin wanted to get the pillow factory into making toys, so it seemed like a good fit.
What kind of toys were you planning to make with Franklin?
Geez, how do you get by in life without brains or beauty? Isn't it
Damn!
obvious?
Go Ransom.
We were gonna make Ransom the Clown insult dolls. Would have been great if Franklin hadn't bailed on me and gone missing before we signed the contracts. I could have been rich by now if that little toady had grown a backbone.
We heard you don't get along with the locals.
Given my creepy clown face and penchant for abusive name-calling, it's not made me a popular community figure. No. But I don't need the validation of these small-town losers. I'm Ransom the Clown. I was on the Tonight Show. I'm great.
Yeah, well, he
What
thinks
do
he's
you
great,
know about the body by the river?
What body?
Earlier this evening, we found a body down by the bridge. We're investigating, and I was told you might have some information for me.
Nah, I heard some sirens before, but I figured they were headed for the mansion. That's where most of the up stuff happens.
What weird stuff do you know about at the mansion?
You want to find out about the mansion? You're gonna have to talk to some other idiot. I keep to myself, and the town folk leave me the alone. I'm not about to rock the boat. I don't pay rent here, and I can't go anywhere else after my
Did talk to the other
ex-wife
idiot,
took me for everything I had.
Ex-wife took everything.
Don't go
all
anywhere. I'll be back.
Whatever, Red. Not like I'm going anywhere, but you're not getting inside without a warrant.
Right. Need a warrant to get in there, okay.
I don't want to pick that up.
Open up! Federal agents!
Hey, he said the hell with it. Night. So, nah, not gonna do that, huh? Well, let's send her to the radio station. And we will switch to Ransom. Oh my god, he went downhill, huh?
That slop tasted like crap when I made it last week. Maybe it's gotten better with age. The fly larvae crawling all over it seemed to think so. My official Ransom the Clown underwear. Haven't had time to wash them yet.
He's got
always time to do laundry
underwear.
later. I miss my
Okay.
housekeeper. It's an attempted delivery notice.
Oh, okay.
Package held at Thimbleweed Park Post Office for Ransom the Clown. I'm not gonna search the circus for you, Ransom. George the Postman. Well,
We
you,
can't search.
Georgie,
We
you
got it
lazy
locked up.
meanest clown of 1977 and 1978. Ransom the Clown. Too bad the paint's wearing off.
Yeah, it's been a
That's
while,
just
huh?
my eviction notice from 5 years ago. Every time that sheriff tries to kick me out, I give him hell, and he's afraid to
Oh,
come
I just
back.
realized something. Yeah,
I'll
flashback.
just leave it where it is. That way I can laugh at the sheriff whenever I feel like crap.
That must have been the early
It's a
80s.
stack of eviction notices. Like that sheriff is really gonna drag me to court. I
So maybe
scare
it
the
was like
crap out of him.
Or 81. Okay, so we got the safe now. Oh, I don't remember. Good. Whew. Don't need that.
It's my joke book. No need to keep it locked up.
I don't know what
Who'd
we're
wanna
gonna get a
steal
joke
it?
book for, but okay.
It's a page from my joke book.
I got a page. So we ripped what? We rip pages out.
Come back here. Hey! Stop!
Well, flies up.
Damn broken window.
That probably took a lot of work to make it fly like that. My missing joke book. Oh, and that trampoline there for a reason. Feed little beeper. Get the package at the post office. 55 more specks of dust. And now he hates his life. Okay. I'll put him in.
Got the page
there.
stuck back into the joke book. Got the page stuck back into the joke book. Got the page stuck back into the joke book. It's my joke book, but there's one page missing. It's my ex-lawyer's business card. Brent Bailiwick JD.
Yep.
Legal
It is
problems?
Bailiwick.
We'll screw him for you. I'm in the phone book. He definitely screwed me. Package held at Thimbleweed Park Post Office for Ransom the Clown. I'm not gonna search the circus for you, Ransom.
Yeah.
George
Another
the
thing I remember,
Postman.
IBM introduced
you,
a personal
Georgie,
system,
you lazy-
PS/2.
My old
So those
circus
old
poster
plugs, which are
featured
still
the
there.
amazing Ransom the Clown.
I think they're like 8-pin or something.
It's a Ransom the Clown comic.
Those things in
Issue
the back.
number 1.
Ransom the Clown, #1. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Look
That's
out,
a
it's
rare
Ransom.
first edition of my fantastic comic book.
Rare first edition. I don't think it's worth anything, but.
So I don't like to make
But
my
those
bed.
PS2,
Who the cares?
PS/2s, those ports in there for the keyboard and the mouse, they're still, even on my motherboard, which is a MSI X99A SLI, which is pretty.
It's Lil Beeper, my pet hamster. Looks very hungry.
Little Beeper. Okay. I don't think he can eat anything, can he? But those, even my motherboard has a
That doesn't seem to work.
PS/2 port in there. So they haven't gone out of styles like parallel ports or anything of that nature.
It's my cheese. I'm letting it age.
Okay. Cheese.
Empty and pretty disgusting. I miss my fridge assistant. That doesn't seem to work.
I don't think this is
Lil Beeper doesn't eat cheese. You think he's a rat or something? He's a hamster.
I get it. I got it. He's a beeping hamster.
That still doesn't work. Well, at least I tried.
You let go of the balloon for a second there too. Okay, so we got the removing makeup thing. 1987, Disney Corps France agreed to create an amusement park too. Disney France.
That's too far to jump from here. That's too far to jump from here. I'm not gonna jump on that without a spotter. Safety first.
Damn it. So now we need a spotter. Alright, we'll get a spotter. And, so, get Reyes there. I don't think Reyes will be able to get in there, will he?
Open up! Federal agents!
It's just one agent, buddy. And I got no feds without warrants.
It says
there you
no
go.
feds without a
We're gonna
warrant.
have to get Dolores. And we will save that for another time, though. So we'll get Reyes back. We'll send him to an abandoned factory. But then we'll deal with that next episode. So thank you for joining me, and have a great day.